My name is John Powers, and I'm assistant professor of sculpture at UAB. So this piece is, it's called Remember, and I guess it was put together in 2006. It came from an earlier piece with a typewriter as well. There's a piece called Dream, and I'd come across this typewriter in a thrift store when I was traveling through Nashville, and it happened to be exactly the typewriter that my grandparents had had. This grouping came out of that piece with a typewriter. It was the first piece really that, instead of taking the thing apart, it sort of sat there in the studio for a long time. I think I was so attached to it as an object that I didn't want to take it apart. So I turned the piece on, and the first time it just filled that room up. There's just so much ricochet, reverberation of sound off the walls and of the floor. And there was one of those moments of panic where you're putting the thing together, and then you test it and you're like, thank God it works. And then you're like, oh my God, it's so loud in here. And I was like, everybody's going to come and they're going to spend like 3 seconds in here, and then everyone's going to be outside the gallery because it's so loud. And it actually was the opposite of that. I couldn't believe it, but like people felt uncomfortable when the piece got turned off. Like it would run for 35 or 40 minutes straight, and then this interesting thing happened where I sort of became a part of the piece because there's this maintenance aspect to it. Like paper has to be changed, or a ribbon needs to be changed, or especially that time, with it being the first time that it was really run. This stuff had to be adjusted periodically so it would keep typing an actual word. So, every 15, 20, 30 minutes I'd shut it down for 2 minutes and the conversation would just drop. It's like when the kid drops the lunch tray in the cafeteria and it's like the hush, and then everyone sort of like starts to come back to conversation, and then the piece would come on and boom, it was like the record came back on. So.